Hello everybody. My name is Steve Ford and welcome to Peppy Pronunciation. I've had many requests by students over the years to do a video about American regional accents. While some types of pronunciation are the same from New York to LA, some are not. So let's take a look at some similarities. So it really doesn't matter if you're from New York, LA, or Toronto. Did you hear the way I just said my hometown? Toronto. We don't say Toronto. We omit all the T's after the consonant N. And two prime examples are want and can't. Hey John, are you coming to the game tonight? I can't. Did that guy just say can or can't? He said can't. And the T is not pronounced. How will you know it's negative? Intonation. It goes down. Can't. Another good example is internet or internet. So let's take a look at some people saying this word from different parts of North America. First, in its full form, the way a TV news anchor might speak if you're lucky.
Internet.
And the way it's usually pronounced.
Internet.
Now, you have to understand that native speakers are not English teachers and are mostly unaware of the fact that when they say, I'm surfing the internet, that all of the T's in the word are not pronounced. Why do we leave out the T's? Simple. It's faster to say. Internet. Not all Americans talk like a Texan boy or a New York rapper. Accents can vary even in a city like New York, Boston, or Austin. Let's take the example of the word coffee. Now, standard American and Canadian English would be coffee. The O has an aw sound. You go to the doctor and he says, stick out your tongue and say, aw, coffee. So let's take a look at different ways to say coffee across the USA.
Coffee.
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 The O sound is really an O or an or an or, coffee or coffee or coffee. I want a cup of coffee. Southern US, the ah sound has a little different that's what we call a southern drawl. Coffee. Another big O difference is in the word sorry. Some parts of the states and a lot of Canada say sorry, while the rest of the states say sorry. Listen to some examples.
Sorry.
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 Now, quite recently, I was driving down to the USA and I had to go shopping. The border guard had one of those rural accents, and it doesn't matter what part of North America someone is from. When it's rural, they simply leave out the consonants. Where are you going? I'm going to buy a cat tree for my cats. I got a Canadian tour here, want to buy a cat tree? Okie dokie. Why are you going to bother coming all the way down here? Because the same product is 50% more expensive in Canada. Okay, have a nice day. So there I was, an English teacher, the Sherlock Holmes of impossible accents in English, thinking if I could barely understand what this guy was saying, imagine non-native speakers of English trying to understand what this guy was saying. This kind of speaking is a relaxed, rural way of speaking, and basically it's a way that requires no effort whatsoever for the speaker to move his or her mouth. I have to say that I like the way that English sounds in New York street talk because it's very musical. It's got a beat. It's full of intonation. Often they will use swear words to spice things up a bit. So what are you talking about becomes, what you talking about? Or what the fuck you talking about? Well, everybody, I really enjoyed making this lesson, especially since so many of my fans and subscribers have requested a lesson for this for ages. Try to keep in mind that accents can change even in one city, state, or province. Have a great day and see you in our next lesson. Bye for now. So take a listen to how this is pronounced in England.
Bought.
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 Caught.
Caught.
And the USA. All of my teaching experience and give you some precious tips to know how to use either and neither. When we agree with something that someone has said, we use neither, either, or so. We could say,
Yeah, you know, I don't enjoy going to the vet.
Yeah, I don't either.